I don't want this resolution. Get this shit out of here. This game's not even out yet for like another week and a half, so... How do I have it? They just sent it to me. I don't know. It just showed up. I told you, I have this weird thing where I'm on like a PAX East media list, and they just send me games constantly, and they're usually the worst games. But every now and then I see something like this, and I'm like, there's potential here. Story mode. So Treasure Hunter Simulator is apparently a simulator game with a weird resolution where you walk around with a metal detector and you have to find artifacts and coins and metals. So you could almost be fooled into thinking this was Thief Simulator. There's even an unstuck button. Oh, man. I don't think I can turn that motion blur off. Are games just turning into chore simulators now? Yes. This is a more honest version of Thief Simulator. This is if the character in Thief Simulator decided that he wanted to live an honest life, but didn't want a traditional job, and was addicted to the thrill of finding new shiny objects. What is this music like this? It's so sad. It's like the end of Saving Private Ryan. Earn this. Tom Hanks was the best commander I ever could have hoped for. So, oh. This is VR. I'm not playing it in VR, but it's VR. Let me show you the swooty. This is the styling way to look for treasure. This looks so weird. No treasures nearby. So it's gotta be here. But yet... my detector is not going off. The icon was lighting up near the bushes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Treasure time. Why doesn't it beep? Don't metal detectors beep? I want that level of immersion, goddammit. So we have metal detector simulator, thief simulator, hand simulator. Where's foot simulator? An old rifle casing. Based on the size and shape, this is without a doubt a casing from the 30 caliber 06, I don't know how to say that, Springfield cartridge. Without the propellant or bullet, it is however difficult to determine if it is from World War I, World War II, or a later period. 30-06, thank you. 30-06 Springfield was very popular from its inception in 1906 until the 1980s. That's a weird way to spell that out. It was the cartridge used in some of the best-known weapons, such as the M1917 Enfield rifle, the M1 Garand. Garand. It's Garand, isn't it? Or the Browning automatic rifle, better known as Bar. It was in wide use from World War II to Korean War, before it has been replaced by other things. Some strange writing. There's a legendary somewhere around here? Are you kidding me? Dude. Dude. Try to find the legendary in this map using everything you've learned so far. I think I may have just accidentally stumbled upon it. No, it's a legendary Springfield rifle. Sick. Could it be the Garand itself? Yeah, I think the sound is broken on this thing. Am I the beta tester for this? I think I'm the only beta tester. This key is made out of iron and dates back to the 19th century. Judging by its size, pin, wards, and bits, this key was used either for a padlock or a lock in a drawer or a small cabinet. The earliest known lock and key device was discovered in the ruins of Nineveh, the capital of ancient Assyria. Lyric played this game earlier today. Well, he's a variety streamer too, right? Like, he does all kinds of stuff. He probably said the same thing to himself. He's like, another simulator? Sure. And again, some of these simulators look pretty good. Like, you know... Thief Simulator visually looks way better than it has any right to. And kind of the same for this. This is a little crustier, but... it's not too bad. I just don't get how... you have to keep right-clicking until you, like, enter treasure mode. I don't know how that's a good mechanic. Maybe I'm missing something, I don't know. I wonder if Zot would like this. But yeah, we've reached the point with, like, engines that you can borrow, where visually you can just make some rando game look pretty good. An old button. In World War I, they made the troops, the English troops, polish their buttons. It was like an offense to have their buttons unpolished. I just learned that recently. This button is very old indeed. Material, manufacturing technique, and ornamentation suggest that this particular button dates back to 14th or 15th century Europe. Buttons have already been in use in ancient Rome, but there are even older examples like those in China around 2000 BC. The oldest buttons are believed to be more than 5,000 years, made out of curved shells in the Indus Valley. Years old. Vinny, did you see that documentary that Peter Jackson did? Yep. That's exactly what I was referring to. It's a good one. I'm assuming that there's supposed to be sound on the metal detector and it's just broken. And I'm going to go into the options menu and see if that's the case. Could you imagine having this much luck as a metal detector? As a treasure hunter? Casing for a 45 ACP pistol cartridge, very likely World War II or shortly thereafter. This 45 ACP pistol cartridge was designed in 1905 by John Browning and gained massive popularity due to Colt's M1911 pistol, the standard issue sidearm of the United States Armed Forces from 1911 to 1986. I find this stuff interesting. Depending on where you go, this isn't too unrealistic. So if you go to like a battlefield, like Battlefield 5, you're likely to maybe find stuff more frequently. Someone said $26 for a brass casing. Well, I mean, there's historical value. There's historical chutzpah. There was an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation that had something like that. Dude claimed to be from, like, the future. He was like, oh no, there's history here. You have to imbue things with historical value, which makes them worth more. Treasure hunting on historical sites is extremely illegal. Really? Is it? I mean, it makes sense, I just... Detector. Oh, the sound of the detector was like all the way down. Let's see what it's like with the detector. There needs to be a better system for a game like this. This is a cool idea, but just right-clicking until you stumble upon some treasure. Maybe on the compass, something could light up, like there could be a blip, maybe there could be clues. This is really weird. I don't hate it, but you just have to right-click until you get lucky. You don't... Oh, the icon will show up. Oh, I see, you're right. That was my bad. Also, one good thing, it does show you where you've been, so you don't have to repeat your steps. Okay, no, this is good. This is fine. The noise helps too. A lot more. I was wrong. Jesus, I think I know why they made that noise so... low. A bomb? Okay, let's see if we can go back to the office. Europe still finds bombs all the time. I believe it. Cool sword. Okay, here's the map. This is where you can view locations. Emails, there's jobs, there's inheritance. Your uncle, Sir Richard Clapperton, is deceased. I'm sorry to laugh at that. There's an inheritance case. 1 year from now, these contacts will be asked to provide a full review of your actions. We just need your bank account information, and your credit card numbers. 3 digits on the back and expiration date. That would be great. Take pictures at the Bavarian Lake. That's what it looks like. Bulgaris. Huh. Okay. Detectors. Oh, you can upgrade your metal detectors. Unlock at Prestige 2. There's Prestige levels in this game. Oh, that's good. But yeah, you earn money and then you buy metal detectors, and I guess you, you know, they have detecting skills, better detecting skills. Here's the collection. View the model. It's kind of cool. I like this. A little bit. So that is... Oh, that was Gettysburg. Battle of Gettysburg is one of the most known battles of the American Civil War, fought in the first days of July 1863. Why is July and 1860... Am I proofreading this game for these people too? It is known to be battle. It is known to be battle with the largest number of a battle with the largest number, or the battle with the largest number of casualties of the entire war period. No space. Today, much of the area where the battle took place is preserved. Among those is the Gettysburg National Military Park. You will travel there near the Lincoln Address Memorial and hope to find some Civil War memorabilia. An early Springfield musket would certainly look nice in your collection. So you can see there's, percentages. I mean, if you guys want to pay me, developers, you're probably watching this on YouTube later on. But if you want to pay me for proofreading your game, I'd be happy to accept. I'll accept one button. While nothing really exciting as such ever happened there, the Alat Sea is one of these locations on every treasure hunter's radar. One of the reasons for this is the area's fame among the selected group of people are rumors of it being the resting place of Hitler's gold. Why am I laughing at that? While likely untrue as shown by evidence of endless divers trying and failing to find it, the area is known to yield interesting finds. Be it those from the First or Second World War, an old German pickle helm would sure be an interesting addition to any collection. Vinny, it's spelled Hilter? No, it didn't. It didn't say Hilter. Are you kidding me? I don't believe you. Hilter Skelter. Hilter. It's Hilter's gold.
Six hours and 53. Well, wouldn't say no. Well, this Rückwärtsbewegung. Hiking. Sorry, mein Führer, I did not. Mein dicky old chum.
Lucky Mr. Johnson pointed that out, eh? You.
Monty Python sketch called Mr. Hilter. I was gonna play that. Don't worry about it. It's, yeah, Hitler is in England, and he's hiding out, but he's dressed in full regalia, and he just changed his name to Mr. Hilter. So, yeah, it's a sketch. Hilter sketch. Like, again, visually, not bad. This is pretty... it's pretty good. One of the reasons I decided to play this is because the screenshots of the game were really nice, and the god rays don't go through the rocks. This is a subtle burn. Take a look at the textures, though. What engine is this? Why are the textures, like, morphing? That's weird. See, the issue with, I think, this place is that I don't have a detector that can detect deep enough to find Mr. Hilter's gold. Carabiner. $1 whole. And I should go back to Gettysburg. At least there I was getting some good shit. I'm gonna make that beeping noise a little bit lower. The hell is this massive button? It's just a massive button. Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue on the man on the moon. He's down in the birdie rain. Hagrid, check it out, I'm massive now. Come on. Come here. Come here. This fucking place sucks. Vinny, have you found the clitoris yet? No. No, I haven't. Can't dig from here. Can't dig from here. Okay, that's weird. I'm practically in the ground now. I keep hoping for the big score. Knowing that I'll probably just find more shitty buttons. It's an egg. Is that Mr. Hilter's gold? Oh, it's a musket ball. $26. The ball is a is projectile used in muskets. Given the size of the ball, it could be either from the early muskets or even an arquebus, gunpowder weapon preceding muskets. It's one of Hitler's balls. This in turn means it dates back his only one. Dates back possibly as early as the 15th century or as late as the early 17th century. A projectile of musket is correctly called a ball, not a bullet. Interestingly enough, the word bullet is derived from the French word boulette, which in turn roughly means little ball. Best I can do is $3. Chat is giving me so much material tonight. Thank you, chat. Thank you for picking up the slack for when my mind is not creative. You know what? This whole area is like beans. I want to check out some other stuff. I want to see the world. It's a nice, healthy, fun hobby. You get to go out and get some fresh air, get some exercise, maybe make a couple bucks. I've done this, by the way. I've metal detected with my uncle. It was one of his hobbies for a while. And we found something that resembled some kind of valuable ore. Luger pistol. Bullet for Luger pistol, that's what you need to know. It's a 9mm. Parabellum. It turned out it was just a shitty metal rock of some sort. So... Otherwise, we found, like, keys and, you know... Went to a park and a beach. Found a bracelet. Get used to this zone. It costs $150 to go back to Gettysburg. Really? Oh god. This is the only free travel area. Well, it looks nice when I can look at it. And finding a musket at Gettysburg, or rather the Springfield, seemed rather unlikely with the shitty metal detector I currently have. That was the nail of Hilter. I still can't believe they spelled it Hilter. Maybe it was intentional, I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to, like, be sued or something. By who? Aren't Hitler's last remaining relatives still alive in Long Island someplace, and they changed their name to Heller? I found that out recently. I forget who told me, but I thought... thought that was something. That was, a thing. This looks valuable. An old necklace looks valuable. Wait, I just said that. $16? This old necklace dates back to 18th century Europe. Given the personal nature of the item, it is likely an old family heirloom lost by a soldier during a war, as odds of just losing or misplacing jewelry like this are rather low. Given the past conflicts in this area and the amount of European soldiers who fought here, makes it the most likely scenario. You can almost, like, guarantee a typo or some weird grammatical flub every single time you identify something. That's impressive. That is quality control from, like, squirrels. It's amazing how condensed this version of the loop is. Silver Washington quarter coin. What the hell is this doing here? $quarter coin, also referred to as a Washington quarter, issued by the United States Mint since August 1st, 1932. Since? Oh, okay. All coins until 1965 consist of about 90% silver and add 10% copper. This particular coin is actually from 1932, as evidenced by the date on the coin. Detective work. The Washington quarter replaced the standard standing Liberty quarter, 1916 to 1930, in celebration of the 1932 bicentennial of the birth of its first president, George Washington. Did it say ands? I missed that. Vinny, do you think they're doing it on purpose to fuck with you? Does a Todd shit in the woods? He shits on our hard drives. He shits in a tub. I like the tub. That's good. We learned earlier in Thief Simulator how impressive it is to poop in a tub. It's good. And then as I say that, I find a bottle cap. So, you were crossing the border, eh? I don't have... I can't remember the sentence of the beginning of Skyrim. So it just gets bastardized. Every time I think of it, it's just something weird. That was just Canadian Skyrim. But yeah, it's like the condensed loop of like Diablo. But instead of fighting things, you're just finding things. And it's like that moment of, oh, am I gonna get a good item? Am I gonna get that thing I wanted? Am I gonna get a new helmet? Am I gonna get a new sword? All mushed into treasure finding. And it's got me by the balls. Also, someone told me to look at the credits. Someone emailed me and said, Vinny, you should look at the credits for Thief Simulator if you haven't already. And I don't know what that means. I forgot to do that. I don't know if it means I'm in the credits, or, like, there's a dude with a name that's interesting or weird. I don't know. This game is extremely relaxing. It's kind of interesting, but also kind of boring. Though I can see people who are into this sort of thing getting into it and enjoying it. It serves a purpose. I'm probably not the target audience for this type of game, but I can see the value in it, and I'm semi-addicted to finding cool stuff. I want to find Hilter's gold so bad, you have no idea. Pull ring? Why is this worth $1? Just a little sick of finding nails in bottle caps. Thief Simulator and this should combine. Like, the developers should, like, find a way to implement both games into one game. I don't know how it would be done, but I think it could maybe never work. But I think it would be kind of a cool idea. Another bullet casing. So if you look at the map, you can see that I've done kind of a loop. Or I could do a loop. I could loop around. I don't know if there's, like, optimal treasure locations. Someone said maybe there's a way that could happen. That would be cool. That's interesting. What does that mean? Go to the house on the map. What, like this one? I also need to take one more picture. Okay, now I'm genuinely getting Skyrim flashbacks with the music. I'm thinking about my house by the side of the lake. Well, I went to the house. Doesn't seem like there's anything particular in this. Okay, well, it's not really a house, is it? I think this is what was on the map. Oh no. This is the house on the map. So what does it mean? I don't know. Can't really go in the houses, but there are some strange symbols. An X on a rock. Painted tree. Again, maybe I need a better metal detector, because I can't detect things that are buried in the ground too deep. I got to Diglett Cave finally. You can see I've been playing Pokemon Let's Go very, very, very infrequently. Warframe took up a number of my hours. But I got to the Diglett Cave and then the SS Anne and all that. I got a Squirtle. It's like, yeah, this is okay. How is War Farm? It's pretty good. It gets real farmy, but I still haven't gotten bored of the shooting yet. Vinny secretly likes Pokemon, but he hides it from us. I really don't love it that much. I got Charmander a week ago. And today was the first day I played since then. And I had to, like, force myself to start the game. Once I started it, though, I liked it. And there is some definite nostalgia moments that I appreciate. Perhaps if I didn't have anything else to play, I would have enjoyed it more. But it still stands. I would have been dreadfully bored if I decided to stream that game. And I'm glad I spared the audience that. And then can play the dreadfully boring Thief Simulator instead. Into a game where nothing happens. Vinny, I mean, they could just not watch it if they didn't like it. But what if I didn't like it? So then who am I streaming for? What am I streaming for? It's good, and I'm glad I'm taking my time with it. But... yeah. Yeah, just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to make some more progress in the game, and I'll be into it a bit more. You know what? This is a good game. Right now, I'm, like, tired, and I'm about to end my stream. It's 20 after 3. But this is a good game to talk to the audience while I play and just talk about random stuff. This is low stakes, low pressure. Really, chill baby games. However, I don't actually want to talk to the audience, so I'm not going to. You found a house. Here's more nails. An oddly shaped piece of metal. It's $11. It's a shaped metal pin from a rather modern product, like a piece of camping gear or like pretty much of no value. Still more value than some of the other stuff I've been finding. Did I even pick up anything? I didn't see. Oh, this $1 metal fastener again. We need less scrub loot in this game. It's diluting the pot. Scrub loot is fine. I'm okay with some scrub loot. But we need maybe less of it. 50% less? We're looping back around, so, you know, if we're lucky, there will be more treasures. Sorry, you don't have the tools required to dig into rocks. Barely anything valuable. Come on. Come on! I heard there was gold in them hills. I'm looking for them. Them gold. I think maybe the digital metal detectors can actually tell you what you're about to find. So you don't have to waste your time digging. I mean, they cost a lot of money, but that would be, logical. And would make the upgrade worth it. But it would also, you know, cut back on the amount of time that the game is spent on your screen, so maybe they wouldn't want to do that. Still didn't get that one flower. I think I see something over there. But I need one more picture of a flower before I leave this area. So I got that picture. There would be a picture icon above. There it is. There it is. There's a picture icon. I like that flute. Great. Just as I say that, it disappears. This is the one. Hilter's gold. No, it's a key. This is the one right here. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna find a blapkin. God damn it. Oh, well, that's another bullet, which is good. It's rifle casing. I mean, these are worth some money. $31. You know, it's the Springfield one again. You know, they could build some stuff now. Maybe I could buy a better detector. And who knows how much this is worth. That's the thing that killed Thief Simulator for me. Which, you were all here a couple minutes ago, so you probably saw that. But Thief Simulator was so cool, but the progression was too slow. Maybe this has faster progression? Nope, more button. Okay, I think I've earned enough money. Oh, one more. It is addictive. This game loop is supremely addictive.
Oh, Cicero will help you dig. Another nail. So I said to the horker, that's my wife.
There's nothing in there, but I'll take it anyway. Okay, I think now I can return. So, you would think that there would be more treasures near the historical objects, but that doesn't seem to entirely be the case. But, alright, let's see. Let's see, I've done a lot of treasure hunting. It's just cool how the Gettysburg and this place both have the same exact buttons. It's like really weird. Cash $37. Sell some shit. My prestige level is very low. I don't know how to level up prestige. So until I get more prestige, I can't get more of this crap. Where was that job I took that I completed? Pictures. Height doesn't... Yeah, I don't see anything. I guess the job was complete. Maybe I got prestige for it and that's it. I did get prestige. I want to clean up. I'm gonna stop playing this in a minute, but I want to clean up real quick, and I want to see how much cleaning up I actually have to do. I want to see what this mission is like. So does it show me the trash on my map? No. So it's clean up the trash simulator, along with treasure hunting. Wow, okay, so I guess one of the things that you do is you get a bunch of jobs, and you do all the jobs while you're hunting for treasure. Which is something I probably should have done when I started this mission, so I didn't have to come back. thought that was gonna be a gun. I was like convinced that that was gonna be a blasket. But, yeah, I'm not gonna play this for that much longer. I do want to clean up one piece of trash, perhaps. Oh, look, you see? That is the trash. I completed this, but I didn't have the quest accepted. God knows there's a lot of trash in this area, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to get the prestige. I want to see if that's enough. I didn't do the math, but I want to see if that's enough to, get the next detector. It's addictive, to some extent. It makes me want to play more so I can get a better metal detector, so I can get more loot, so I can get a better metal detector. Metal. So I can get more loot, so I can get a better metal detector, so I can get more loot, so I can get a better metal detector. It's not like you can do a whole lot else with your money. Like, this dude has no hobbies. This character in this game has no hobbies other than metal detecting. So if you get a fuckload of money, you're just gonna do it for more metal detecting. And I already have, like, a pretty decent chunk of change. Okay, I think I've had enough. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Thinking about doing it, I was like, yeah, you know what, maybe I'll do it. No, I'm good, I'm tired. Cleaning up, so I can always go back to cleaning up. The prestige isn't enough, so you need to do a lot more. Go to the monument, find a lead musket ball, so yeah, this isn't even enough to get one level of prestige. Even though I can afford a pretty good detector, and will likely be able to afford one immediately if I level up. But, I just don't know how much it's worth it to do so. Vinny, keep going until you prestige. I'm good. Vinny, will you play this again? I don't know, it's kind of chill. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll come back for one stream when I'm feeling like I don't want to do anything specific. Or, not specific, but more, I don't want to do anything too crazy. But, I don't think I love it enough to do so. I think it's just kind of a mood thing. It's a mood stream.